Do you need a bathroom, but you've got no space, no plumbing, and no budget? Perfect. Because I built an entire bathroom and compacted it into a box. Well, a bench. Inside is everything you need to do your business anywhere that you have privacy. And it disappears when you're done. So 2 weeks ago, we got a text from some relatives that said that they were coming into town and they wanted to stay with us. The problem is that we only have one bathroom in this house. So I thought it would be a good idea to build something because I know I will definitely need it. I think we will all need it, but I think I'm gonna be the only one brave enough to use it. You'll see why here in a minute. Now, what I think is important first off is understanding the environment that this bench is gonna exist in. It's gonna be outdoors. And it is summertime here, so we get all the creepy crawlies and everything just come out of the woodwork. So I think it's important to make sure this thing is sealed up tight. That way there are no surprises by our little friends around here when you're using it. Okay, measurements are done. Let's get some wood. So I don't have everything 1000% figured out. I have some things conceptually in my brain, but the first thing I'm gonna do is build this box, and then from there, from the inside, try to build these components as compactfully, is that the right word? Using the least amount of items. So I messed up. I already messed up. I'm getting in a hurry. There's supposed to be a toilet in here, and it's roughly 16.5 inches high. And you could see I'm not gonna make it. There's gonna be a top here. I could just replace these and make them higher, but the thing is, it's no longer a bench, it's like a credenza or something, you know? If this touches the ground, you get little critters that nest underneath there. I just don't know what I'm gonna do. And then I looked online and saw that they had a bunch of different sizes, and I just bought the smaller one. So the toilet I got is a cassette toilet, so it's all self-contained, and when you're ready to dump it out, you just dump it into another toilet. But I don't do it that way. I think it's legal. I don't know why it wouldn't be, but I'll show it to you later on in the video. About this time, I figured I'd get this bench where it's gonna go because it is getting really heavy. I have to make some modifications, of course, because I don't really know what I'm doing, and I'm making this up as I go. Alright, so now this thing will be able to open like that and close like this, roughly. Okay. So I definitely want to kind of have a sink in here to wash your hands, and my idea is instead of just running a water line to this thing, I figured I'd use one of these. It's a pump sprayer to attach this hose to the pump sprayer, and that way when you want to use the sink to wash your hands or anything, you just give this a pump, build up some pressure, and when you turn this on, you should get water out of here to wash your hands. And I'm gonna test it out right now. See if I can get that in there. Get in your hole. Oh wow, that actually worked out pretty well. Just hand tighten this stuff for now. All right. We gotta cap this off. I hope this works. pump this up. So if I open this, I'll just kind of see if I can keep that open. Technically, something should happen here. Let's see. Oh my God. Dude, look at that. Dude, it works. It's all running off of this pump sprayer. Sometimes life can be pretty cool. This has never been used. The idea is to use this drain container for draining oil and stuff. And I mean, you know what? You got a sink right here. This is technically, water will go here and drain through here. Then when it gets full, you close that up, pick it up, full of the gray water that you used, undo this cap and pour it out. It's not pretty, but we're gonna move forward. What a freaking bummer. Look at this. I don't know what I'm doing. Probably using this cheap plywood was not a good idea. The good news is that my weather stripping held most of the moisture, kept most of the moisture out. So now I have to pony up the money for the better stuff. After walking around and trying to figure out a substitute for wood, something that's waterproof, I found this, PVC sheets. And the last time I checked, PVC was waterproof. Expensive, but waterproof. After installing the PVC, I put a metal drip edge around, I sealed it up, and painted it. Because it rains all the time here. Sorry. But I've been trying to get this project done, and I've been soaked 4 times already. Anyways, so now we're back on track, and we need to take advantage of this sun and finish this build. I applied polyurethane over the top of this. I mean, it can only help. My next bright idea was waterproof faux wood laminate because I didn't really like the way the top was looking. And adding everything that I think is necessary to have a, average bathroom experience. Let's take this thing for a spin. If you are enjoying this video, you can support the channel for free, and it's really easy. Just hit the like button. Super simple. And now, as I mentioned before, I'm going to show you how I empty these cassette toilets. Over here on the side of my house, we have a clean out, which is from our house to the sewer. And I just open it up and pour the cassette toilet in there. It goes directly to the sewer. That way I don't have to carry the cassette toilet through the house and open it up in case there's any smells. There usually isn't, but I have a more in-depth video about this cassette toilet and how it works on my Patreon if you're interested. Thanks for joining me on this adventure, and I will see you on the next one, hopefully.